Okay, hi, how's everyone doing? Welcome to the second day of Vlogmas. It already started awfully because I forgot to bring my tripod. So right now you guys are standing on the wheel of the fucking car. But yeah, today is my very last test of the semester, which means after this, I theoretically I don't have to study, but I do have exam season, so I do have to study, which means it's now or never. So, first of all, I'm gonna get myself some coffee. I'm gonna set up on I think the snack bar because I don't feel like library. Even though I should go to the library, I'll figure it out later. Um, and I'm gonna have to study the theoretical parts, the problems for that specific subject, which is pharmaceutical chemistry 1, because I'm gonna have this chemistry 2 next semester, and I'm gonna do last year's exams. The exam is at 4. I got this. It's gonna be fine. We are gonna get through this. So, and after this, I can actually have like a Vlogmas. I can do Christmas stuff. So I'm really excited. But yeah, I'm also gonna film like a little bit of my university in Christmas, which is really cute, by the way. Also, I'm sniffly again because allergies. I hate my sinus. Okay, so I forgot to film. I knew that was gonna happen at one point, but okay. So last time you saw me, I was studying, and then you just saw me get out at uni at like 5:20. It's now 6. So the plan for the rest of the day is I have some things like Christmas cards that I want to draw today. Um, I need to look into stream decorations for Twitch, like little widgets for Christmas, for the Christmas streams. I also need to plan out my 3rd year anniversary on Twitch. Yay! I need a shower and I need to clean my room because honestly, it's a mess. If you know, studying and cleaning up are the polar opposites. If you're studying, you cannot clean up, and I need to like organize my desk as part of like the 75 locked in. So I'm gonna take a shower and then I'm gonna clean a little bit, get comfy, and go on Pinterest and do some easy Christmas cards. Let's go. Okay, I fear I might have to explain myself when it comes to these Christmas cards, because a lot of things are not what you used to do when you're drawing something. For example, um, I don't know where my ruler is, so I'm using a bookmark to measure the center of the card. Do you think that's gonna go well? Do you think that's gonna go well? No. I'm gonna spend 5 minutes trying to measure the middle, and then I'm gonna end up with wonky lines because it's not the middle. But do I learn from this? Absolutely not. Also, during this whole Christmas card making, I am talking with Zeno, which is not helping because my ADHD brain can only focus on one thing at a time. This is me realizing or trying to realize if the line is wonky and not, and now looking for my overbooked or overloaded pencil case of things. Trying to look for my one rubber that I rarely use anymore and has been there for like 5 or 6 years that I go try to erase. Also, fun fact, I also said this to Zeno yesterday. My art teacher, he really wanted me to go into art, like not art, but like geometric art, because I had very good like lines. I don't know how to explain that. My one problem is that I am too heavy-handed when it comes to writing into drawing, which means you're usually able to like erase a bit of your what you do to then trace over. My lines were so deep that they would not erase. Okay, here I am again trying to do some letters in what I think are more lines and not curves. This is also where I realized that the problem with all the cards is that they are too similar to my own handwriting, and I hate my own handwriting. So this is me just struggling to make it cute and evenly spaced without a ruler. So you gotta see me do something and erase it almost automatically with the eraser because I hate it. And I just hate it. And that's the way it is. Also, I'm gonna put on screen the things that I'm trying to like imitate. Not imitate, like copy. What is imitate? Imitate is not even a word in English. Copy on the screen. Because I saved all of those and I was trying to go, oh, I could do that pretty easily. Oh, I could do that. That's kind of cute. And I liked all of the cards for their simplicity, but you're gonna see very soon that simplicity is not my name. And I'm gonna always add something extra to the cards and end up hating them like so much that I go, "Ugh, I liked it better when it was on Pinterest." Yes, because you decided you were gonna freehand, I don't know, take free wheel. But okay, I decided that the color scheme was going to be pink, red, and green. Very Christmassy, I know, I know. Here I'm using the same bookmarker to do lines on the thing and try to figure out if they're evenly spaced or not. And then realizing, oh, I cannot figure out if they're evenly spaced or not. Do you want to guess why? Because they're not evenly spaced and because a bookmarker is not a ruler. Who's gonna tell her that when she fucks up? Who's gonna tell them? Nobody, because she's gonna go up. That's pretty straight enough. That's my lines are all wonky and everything. Oh, those lines are thicker than the others. This is the importance of a ruler. This is why you should have a ruler at all times. I do have a ruler. I have a 50 centimeter ruler, but I don't have a small one. I don't know where the smaller one is. I knew that I have it. I knew that that it's somewhere. But I haven't seen my art supplies, like geometry stuff, in about 10 years. The last time I had an art class was in 8th grade.
And I cannot seem to remember where it is. If I can find them, that would be good. Because in the very next day, which is today, which is the where I'm editing this, I'm gonna need them. And I don't know where they are. But that's gonna be a problem for future Laura. Okay, right now she's about to finish all the lines in the card. She's taking her sweet ass time just to realize they're gonna be wonky. This is not subtle foreshadowing. This is just foreshadowing altogether. Have you seen how I'm drawing them? Ah, yes. And now she fucked up and is gonna look at that line and go, ugh. Now she's trying to fix the skinnier lines. These are alcohol markers, by the way, so they kind of blend with each other, but kind of don't. So, yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. Here you can see that in the very next video, I do two lines that are not on the card. And then I went, yeah, this kind of looks like Christmas present and not very much like what it's supposed to look like. So I decided to put some tiny mistletoes in there just to make it look like less like Christmas present and more like Christmassy. I completely forgot to do the back and I probably should do that. This is an Exoid. It's a cute little candy cane with a ribbon. I give you 3 seconds to put in the comments how many things do you think are gonna go wrong. Please. Because it's gonna go wrong, and I'm gonna spend about 2 minutes sketching a quote unquote candy cane. Did you guys know that candy candies are a real thing in Portugal? We don't eat those. Also, I'm sniffling again. So this voiceover is gonna be great. So she's gonna spend about 2 minutes sketching out a candy cane and go, why is this candy cane looking wonky? First of all, you're not using the correct measurements. Second of all, you don't have a ruler. I don't know where a compass is. And that is way too thick of a line, girl. But okay, she's gonna keep on retracing it and retracing the same thing until she ends up with something that she likes. By this time, I'm already realizing, fuck, I have to do 4 of them. And if I don't like a single one of them, I might just have to go buy some. But last time I went to the shopping center, I couldn't find a singular one anywhere. And this is why I'm making them. Should I go to like a proper shop to find Christmas cards? Probably yes. I probably should. Uh, I don't have the mental capacity for it. I do have the time now, but at the time I was like, yeah, but this is way more personal, way more cute. I don't have to go to the to take the easy route. I just have to go do this. It's fine. I can do this. Right now I decided that pink candy canes were a thing. Uh, if you Google it, they're usually red. They're usually red, even though that in the thing that I chose, they're very much also pink. But I the moment I put the pink pen down, I went like, yeah, this should be red because red are candy canes. But okay, I keep on going. This is fairly easy. I decided, yeah, this is good. And this is also where I realized, huh, this is not very centered at all. And also, where the fuck am I gonna put the Merry Christmas text that I want on every card? Uh-oh. That seems a problem for future Laura. Don't worry, because future Laura is gonna be very angry about the situation and gonna end up hating this card even more than the one before. Okay, let me speed up this I don't know creation. Because now I'm gonna try to put a bow also kind of in the middle. Not realizing that I still have to put text in. So she sketches out a bow. She goes get her really pretty red pen. She makes a bow, goes, ooh, that's pretty, makes the bow thicker. She's kind of enjoying the simplicity, and then realizes, oh fuck. How am I supposed to put Merry Christmas on this shit? Goes to look at the image, and then decides, I'm gonna put it in the bottom. If you guys know anything about art, not even, you could just look at it. The bottom part is now too heavy for the eyes, and the top one is kind of empty. So she decides that the best cause of action is gonna be put those shit in there and a Greenland around. Okay, this one is my favorite card because I kind of enjoy what it looks like. You're supposed to like put little bows to make a Christmas tree. I'm like, okay, that's fairly easy. And it's also fairly cute. I think my marker is way too thick, but besides that, it's kind of cute. I made the whole tree green, and then the bow on the top is gonna be red. Besides that, there's nothing wrong with it. I think it's kind of cute. It's kind of pretty. It's kind of girly. It's kind of fun. It's kind of Christmassy. It's very cute. Problem is when I end the quote unquote drawing, I look at the bottom and go, huh, something is missing. I cannot quite put the look on it. Oh, not the look, put the word on it. So I decided to put a trunk in yellow. Out of all the colors, yellow was the one I chose. And then I decided I hate it, so I'm gonna put it over and make it thicker. And then I decided I still hate it, so you go over with the red pen, and now I have a red trunk. Not trunk, what is that? Stump? What is that in English? The bottom of a tree. So that's the thing. I also put a border in the back, at the bottom, so like a pink line with some red dots. That looks kind of cute. That looks kind of Christmassy, a cutie. But okay, I do that. It's done, and now I decided I'm gonna go and freestyle this next one. I don't do anything with pencil before. I just put random dots where I think they should go and freestyle the rest. It actually goes quite okay until I realize I don't know how to put to make a mistletoe to make the mistletoe leaf, because it's not really a leaf. It's quite pointy. So I make that and go, okay, that's kind of cute. And then I decide to go make a second one. Can you guys tell me what the fuck that is? Because I don't think that's a mistletoe leaf. I think that's something. That is a creation of some sort. A new type of species of leaf was invented over there. But I go on. I make the second one, which I think turns out very cute. I think this card, in the end, is the cutest one. Even though it's the freestyle one, I think it's the cutest one because instead of making like a singular drawing, it's a pattern. And I think you cannot go very wrong with patterns because it's a pattern. But yeah, this one is kind of cute. I write Merry Christmas in the middle, and then I look at all my creations and go, ah, yes, pretty. I'm such a smart person for spending 15 minutes of my life doing this for my boyfriend, for my boyfriend's family. Okay, this one is written in Portuguese because I decided one of them is going to be in Portuguese. I'm going to annoy someone in my boyfriend's family and write it in Portuguese. But yeah, in the end, some of them turn cuter than the others, but they're done. And that's what's happened.
These are the ones that I have every year. Mm. Okay, no. I could. I'm not, but I could.
Just an FYI, I do spend about like a minute or two trying to figure out where to put that crinoline and realizing that I hate every single spot I put it on. And in the end, I'm gonna settle on a spot. And it's not gonna be there when I stream. Why? Because I decided I also hate that spot. So I'm gonna try to find something else. So yeah, if you guys are on stream and don't see it there, it's because of it. Yeah.
Okay, it's now 9:30, but since I woke up like pretty early at 6:30, I'm gonna go bed. So this is the end of the vlog. The Vlogmas, sorry. And I will be back tomorrow. And I'm finally free and I can finally do like more Christmassy shit or more with my life other than study. Even though I'm still gonna have to do some study, but yay! But okay. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.